Welcome back to How to Beat the Bay. We are now on hole 13, the toughest hole on the back 9 in Clearwater Bay. Named the Valley, measuring 465 off the new back tee right here. Kingsley, difference, the tee shot, right?
Yeah, big difference once we built this tee. Really brought the left fairway bunkers more into play. Used to be able to carry those quite easily. Now the line is in between the left fairway bunker and the right fairway bunker. It's fairly wide up there, but you do have to remember we got water on the right hand side that you don't quite see from the tee. Left is, or in front of us, and left is the valley that we talk about that we don't want to go in. So tough tee shot. Sam, you got any thoughts?
No, I'd say, again, probably one of the most dramatic tee shots. I know a lot of members who play here really kind of struggle with this one, find it pretty daunting. So I guess tee that ball up, try and have some confidence before you hit the shot, make a good swing and just try and hit the centre of that club face. Like you say, the line is right in between all the bunkers, but if we can hit it good, nice flight on it, we should carry that valley nice and easily, but the tricky thing is to find the fairway.
Alright, let's go to the fairway and take a look.
So here we are, hole 13. Hopefully we've found ourselves somewhere on the fairway between all of these fairway bunkers. Eric, when you're faced with your second shot, what are your thoughts?
Well, we are about 180 to the green, and I'll take this drive every day. It'll take me quite a good drive to get here. Still a long shot to the green. A green that I don't really want to miss, especially if the pin is at the back. If I miss it too long, I leave myself very tough chip back to the green. And to avoid the bunkers on the front, left, and the right bunker. How about you, Kingsley?
Again, very hard second shot. I really don't like that back right drop off on the right hand side of the green. That's something definitely to avoid. The other one's really checking the wind. The tee shot direction here and the second shot direction are quite different. You don't always think of this hole as a dogleg, but it is quite a lot. I'd actually say if there is a bailout area here, those front left bunkers aren't a bad spot to be, except maybe when the pin's at the back. There's a good reason why this is ranked the hardest hole on the back 9, just because it is. We'll go up and have a look at the green, which is just as tricky as the tee shot and second shot. So here we are back right of the 13th green. We've come down this swale here, drop off, and you end up in this quite thick rough. Bit of zoysia, bit of Bermuda. It's a really, really tough shot to get your club on. Now we're pitching back up the hill. This is an area I really, really try to avoid at all costs. You might be playing this with your sand wedge, pitching wedge, depending on where the pin is, but my advice, stay out of this area.
So imagine the pin is at the back and we need to hit a long club. With the green sloping to the back side, the ball is actually not going to stop and your ball will be end up here. It leaves yourself a very tough chip back to the green, and you'll be actually quite lucky if the ball stay here. Imagine the ball get a big bounce, go somewhere here, then you leave yourself a very, very tough up and down to save your par on the toughest hole. The green is really tricky, and Sam will take you through that.
Okay, so if we are good enough to manage to hit 2 good shots from the tee and the fairway and find the green, it's still not easy to make the par. There's a couple of really tricky pin positions that we can find ourselves on this green. So the first one being back right near that slope that Kingsley talked about. If the flag's that way, you always want to be playing short left of that flag if possible. And the second one is over the bunkers to the left hand side. Again, if the flag's there, we want to be playing to the right hand side of it this time. And again, from either pin position there, we're going to be left with a tricky 2-putt. But if we can make a 4 here, we'll take it, run, and hopefully start to make a bit of a score on the next couple of holes where they tend to ease up just a little. That's all from How to Beat the Bay this time, and we look forward to seeing you hole 14.